All right, problem 3-33. Determine if each of the following functions are odd, even, or neither. All right, so letter A, we have y equals 3x to the third. So this is a cubic function that has been vertically stretched by a factor of 3. So we're going to take it here, and let's actually talk about real quick here the difference between odd, even, and neither. Remember, when we take an even function, that's when opposite inputs give us the same output. Oops, that's one word, but just pretend. All right, and now we also have, thinking about that there, we have a reflection across the y-axis. Okay, or has that y-axis is a line of symmetry for an even function. For an odd function, remember that opposite inputs give opposite outputs. And remember, that's like a reflection over both the x and y axis. This is going to be a B, both x and y axes. Put axis there because it's just writing one. And then we also could say that's the same thing as a 180-degree rotation about the origin. So, easiest way I think here to determine if it's even, odd, or neither, which wouldn't follow either of those rules, is to take it and just plug in values. Let's look at A. We've got y equals 3x to the third power. So let's just choose a pair of opposite values to plug in. Let's plug in -2 and +2. So let's do -2, we'll see what our output is, and then we'll plug in +2 and see what the output is. So y is going to equal 3 times -2 to the third power. -2 to the third power is going to be -8. 3 times -8 is going to give us -24. So y would equal -24 when -2 is put in. And if we put in +2 now, y is equal to 3 times 2 to the third. 2 to the third is 8, so we're going to end up here with 3 times 8, which is +24. So by definition, our problem A here, y equals 3x to the third power, is going to be an odd function. Opposite inputs, -2 and 2, give opposite outputs, -24 versus +24. Let's look at letter B. We've got y is equal to x squared plus 16. So a parabola that has been vertically shifted or shifted up 16 units. So it should still have symmetry on the across the y-axis. Let's see. Let's do y equals x squared plus 16. Let's just go ahead and use 2 and -2 again. Those seem like good numbers last time. So we're going to say here y is equal to, please make sure you put parentheses around your -2 when you put it in as an input. That would go as 4, so y would equal 20. So -2 is giving us an output of 20. And when we put in our +2, we have y equals 2 squared plus 16. That is also going to give us 20. So opposite inputs now gave us the same output. which by definition is going to make this an even function. And then letter C, we have y equals x to the fourth over 2. Do this one in green over here. So we're going to say y equals x to the fourth over 2. And let's just use the same ones again. Let's do our -2 and our +2. So y equals -2 to the fourth power divided by 2. -2 to the fourth would be +16, and +16 divided by 2 is going to give us 8. So y equals 8. If you don't believe me, check your calculator. And then when we do this one, we're going to plug in +2 to the fourth over 2. 2 to the fourth is 16, divided by 2 gives us 8, so y equals 8 there. So in this case, once again, just like the last one, opposite inputs gave us the same output. So this one is also going to be even. If you want to check them, go ahead and graph them on your calculator, and you can see that they should have a symmetry across the y-axis, or it should be a reflection on both sides of it there. This is problem 3-33. If you have questions, please make sure you ask your teacher.